name is Ida Mary Detweiler Boyd. I was married to Captain Lewis Mitchell Detweiler, Supply Corps, U.S. Navy. We met in Washington in 1947, married in 48. And he had duty here in the Washington area with the Bureau of Supplies and Accounts. And then he was transferred to the 9th Naval District at Great Lakes, Illinois. And we had quarters there, and our two girls were born there. Then he was assigned to the Supply Corps base at Guam, Mariana Islands. And we had beautiful quarters there and enjoyed 18 months of tropical living and very pleasant. It was very, we went out on what did you call it? The ship was the SS Morton, and it was a cargo buried ship. Anyway, it was very dirty. We had a youngster who was only about a year old, and she was learning to walk. And they'd scrub the decks in the morning, and then we'd come out on deck after breakfast, and she'd fall down. So it was kind of not a luxurious experience for us, but our quarters were lovely, and it was very social, and I think that kind of tropical island experience is generally very good. Mm-hmm. And then he was transferred to a CB base in Davisville, Rhode Island. He was a Supply Corps officer doing the supply work. Here again, we were assigned quarters in an old farmhouse with 1803 on the chimney, overlooking Narragansett Bay. That was a short period of time again, and then we were transferred to Brooklyn, New York, and he was at the Bush Terminal buildings in Brooklyn. There we had to find housing, and went through the fearful thought that we were going to have to buy a house on Long Island. But fortunately, a young Army officer had bought a row house on the entrance street that leads into Fort Hamilton, Marine Avenue. And so that was available. The older couple had moved out, and the Army officer had purchased the house and then was renting it. So we came in at the right time, but unfortunately only there 9 months. So we were so grateful we didn't have to go into this housing operation. So then my husband's transferred to the supply depot at Norfolk, and he was executive officer there, and we had quarters, and that was another very enjoyable tour. And by that time we had a son, and the children were in school. And then we came to Washington, to the USNM headquarters here in Washington, and from there he retired, 1966. So that was the end of the Navy career.